Breaking news today, August 23, 2025. Imagine holding paper money that sat in your drawer for years, suddenly becoming the key to life-changing wealth. That moment has arrived for millions of Vietnamese Dong holders worldwide. A 7-day exchange window has just been announced, and here's the incredible part. Every single Vietnamese Dong note is accepted. Old or new, large or small denomination, faded or crisp, it doesn't matter. This is the opportunity that so many have been waiting for. Stay with us until the end of this report, because what we're about to share could transform financial futures everywhere. The announcement has sent shockwaves across global financial circles. For years, holders of the Vietnamese Dong have faced uncertainty, often questioning whether older bills or smaller notes would ever be valid in an exchange. That doubt is now erased. All notes are officially valid and redeemable at new exchange rates. This marks a dramatic turning point in the long history of undervalued currencies. The fairness of this move is striking. No holder is penalized for when or how they obtain their notes. It levels the playing field and ensures that every person who believed in the Dong has a chance to benefit. Financial experts are calling this rollout one of the most carefully planned revaluation events ever seen. The 7-day exchange window may sound brief, but in reality, it is a structured period designed to maintain order while giving millions of holders access. Exchange centers and banks have been preparing for weeks, with systems fully tested and staff extensively trained. The goal is simple: provide a safe, smooth, and secure process for participants. This balance between accessibility and stability means the event benefits holders without creating financial chaos. Order, preparation, and precision are the hallmarks of this moment. Inside reports confirm that exchange centers are now fully operational. High-level authentication systems have been activated to check the validity of every note within seconds. The risk of counterfeits slipping into the system is essentially eliminated. Holders are required to bring government-issued identification, proof of residence, and in some cases, verification slips from trusted dealers. These measures not only secure the process, but also give confidence to participants that their money is safe, their notes are real, and their financial futures are in trusted hands. Everything about this exchange screams legitimacy, organization, and confidence for global holders. Now let's talk numbers. Circulating reports suggest the Vietnamese Dong is being revalued between $2 and $4 per unit. That might not sound like much at first glance, but when multiplied across millions of notes held worldwide, the math becomes staggering. A simple example shows the transformation. 10 million Dong that once translated into just a few hundred US now potentially equals $30 million at the $3 rate. Even smaller holdings, such as 1 million Dong, suddenly represent multi-million-dollar opportunities. The revaluation is redefining wealth for individuals, families, and communities in ways that seemed impossible just weeks ago. This moment is more than just a currency exchange. It is the release of years of patience, belief, and persistence. Holders who faced skepticism from friends, family, and even financial advisors are now vindicated. For years, many were told that holding the Vietnamese Dong was a mistake, that it would never amount to anything. Today, those same holders are being rewarded with life-changing opportunities. The emotional significance of this cannot be overstated. It is a moment of recognition, reward, and empowerment, not only financially, but also personally for millions who refuse to give up on their belief. Appointments for redemption are now being scheduled through online portals and dedicated hotlines. This system ensures efficiency and prevents overwhelming lines at exchange centers. Staff are working extended hours, and strict security measures are in place to protect both participants and assets. Each appointment locks in the exchange rate at the time of verification, providing stability and reassurance. This method ensures that no one is left scrambling, everyone gets their chance, and holders can proceed with confidence. From entry to exit, the process is being described as seamless, respectful, and designed for high-volume success without unnecessary stress. Wealth management advisors are also present inside exchange centers. Their role is to guide holders once the exchange is completed, helping them navigate this sudden wealth transformation. From tax guidance and investment strategies to diversification advice, these professionals are ensuring that new wealth does not vanish through poor decisions. Many are emphasizing long-term stability, encouraging reinvestment into infrastructure projects, government bonds, real estate, and precious metals. This structured guidance reflects a clear vision. This exchange is not just about instant riches, but about creating long-term financial stability for participants and sustainable growth for Vietnam's economy. Vietnam itself is emerging as the greatest beneficiary of this transformation. A stronger dong boosts domestic purchasing power, raises wages, and gives the nation greater influence in international trade. For too long, Vietnam's economic achievements went undervalued, overshadowed by regional powers. With this revaluation, Vietnam is stepping onto the global stage with new strength and credibility. Global investors are paying attention. Industries from manufacturing to technology are already eyeing Vietnam as a more competitive and stable partner. This currency shift is not just about wealth for holders. It is about Vietnam's rise as an economic force. The timing of this exchange is also significant. With the Vietnamese Dong now gaining historic strength, other undervalued currencies such as the Iraqi Dinar are under closer observation. Analysts predict that this revaluation could signal the beginning of a wider global financial reset, where suppressed currencies finally reflect the true economic productivity of their nations. A more multipolar financial order is emerging, where wealth and power are shared more equitably across